Hi guys, and welcome back to CC Investing. My name is Chester, and today I'm going to be doing an update coming through on Amazon stock and a price prediction for that and where we think it could be going. I'm going to be covering a few news stories as well, so make sure you watch the video all the way to the end and smash a like on that as well if you are enjoying the content. As you can see here, we're going to be starting off with Amazon on the macro. On the daily chart, we have seen basically just the price cascading down rapidly, looking really bad overall. I must say most of the stock market has been looking pretty horrendously over the last few weeks, months or so. But in terms of chart patterns, in terms of a trade that we could be looking for here, it is going to be this this level of resistance that we have seen from this downward sloping resistance line, and also this level of support that we have seen coming through from here. What we're looking for here, because we do have a descending triangle chart pattern, as you can see on the chart there, we're looking for a move down, guys. We're looking for a lovely short coming through there. In terms of a measure move that we could be looking for here, it's going to be something along the lines of this. Not going to get greedy here. I know a lot of people do their measure moves like they'll literally grab something like this and then bring that all the way down. That's so unrealistic in my opinion. I really don't think we're going to get anywhere near that price. So we like to go for a good risk reward scenario there, and it is going to be using that smaller term measure move, that most recent downtrend breakout to the downside, right? So in terms of percentages for that, for Amazon stock to the downside, this is something we could really be looking for there. A 15% gain to the downside if that short is going to come into fruition for that lovely breakout. Now, obviously, it is a descending triangle chart pattern, guys, so there is a few things to look at there in terms of downwards momentum. We know how things are behaving at the moment. We know how the markets are there. So we're going to wait up to the upside as well and just see if we do get that breakout. We can be looking for a potential little cheeky long as well there. In terms of percentages there, it's going to be around a 13.40% there. And this is on the basis, guys, that it's not going to be this descending triangle chart pattern. It's actually going to be this parallel range coming through here, right? As you can see, we are seeing us bottom in terms of this level of support, but we are seeing us testing this in terms of resistance as well. So if we do see a breakout and we do see this parallel channel starting to form there, then it is going to be a lovely long position for us to be taking advantage of there. Up around 13.40% there. So some really interesting stuff there coming through. In terms of the MACD, guys, we are looking for that potential bearish crossover as well. We're seeing this downtrend. The buying strength is just really fizzling out and coming to an end here. So it's definitely something to really be taken into consideration as well there. And also, what are we looking for here on the RSI? We've got another trend line coming through like so. We're seeing selling power basically start to die off here. If we come down and if we come down, we're going to be coming down to this lower level of support as we were just discussing there. And if that is going to happen, we could be looking for a break on the RSI. And that basically means lovely bit of selling pressure to the downside as well. Another thing I did want to talk about here on the macro here, guys, it is going to be this lovely blue box coming through from here, because you can see the actual level of support that we have found on this in previous price action there. Bang, 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 bang. Massive levels of support as well as resistance, guys. So these areas are really going to be key to be looking out for there. In terms of a price here for a price prediction for Amazon, if we do dump here, it's going to be around 88 bucks there, and all the way down to potentially 85.27. But they're going to be the absolute max take profits I'm going to be looking for there. I'm going to be hovering mine probably in this area as we go down, because I'm not just going to be blindly shorting this and not taking profit along the way, right? So yeah, that's what I would say about Amazon on the daily. Let's jump down to the 4 hour and see what's good coming through from here. Same sort of scenario coming through. Let's jump down even a bit lower. As we said, it is a US holiday today, USA Independence Day. So yeah, it's not going to be open today, but we're likely to see some more price action coming through soon. I do just want to look at this. We are in a micro uptrend, sorry. So yeah, let's jump even further down into the time frames and see what we can actually see from here. If you are looking for that more of a scalp coming through there, we do have this pretty strong rising wedge chart pattern, guys. Rising wedge, like so, tends to usually break to the downside there. So if this is going to happen, we can be looking for a little micro short for Amazon as well there, guys. It's not going to be huge. The measure move is going to be something probably along the lines of this, as this is the most recent touch to the top side and the bottom side there in terms of the trend. In terms of percentages there, it's going to be around at 1.79% there. And as you can see, we haven't really set any real solid high or low. This is the most solid high or low that I would say here on the micro time frame that we have seen, and that is going to be the low of around 105.63. So ideally, what you like to see here for an uptrend like so is to come down, break some major moving averages, set a high low, and then come up and start to challenge this high again, right? So that's definitely something to not be overlooked. 1.79% to be looking out for there as well. Now, moving through onto some news stories as well, we have just seen Amazon do a stock split, right? We have just seen Amazon do a stock split, and that's basically when they're splitting up their stock. So the value of your share won't actually change. You'll just have more shares, right? So yeah, as you can see, they're just on a 20-for-1 split. And to be honest, this is quite interesting. It's quite interesting because a lot of Amazon holders have really wanted this for quite some time now, and it makes sense after seeing such horrific price action coming through on the macro, all these filthy downtrends for Amazon to do this, right? To actually give a little bit of hope coming through for their investors, right? And another thing, what happened when Amazon did their last stock share split, we actually saw a 6,000% gain since then, right? So a lot of investors are probably hoping for this as well. But as you can see, we are seeing this. Look at it's just absolutely filthy in terms of percentages, in terms of like net income on the quarter. It's looking really bad for Amazon right now. And to be honest with you, a lot of companies are looking really bad. So yeah, that's why we are seeing it coming down on the macro. Another news story that I did want to just cover here for Amazon is this. It's controversial, and I think it is going to really affect the stock price here. And it is going to be Amazon Alexa will be able to mimic deceased loved ones through their Alexa machine like thing, right? I've got quite a few of them in the house, but yeah, they're going to be able to mimic the voice of your deceased loved ones, right? I don't really agree with this. I think it's a bit controversial. It's a bit over the top, right? Just because if a human needs to grieve and then move on, but if you've got the voice of your loved one all the time, you're not going to really get over the grieving process. I think it's going to have some really horrific mental health repercussions from that. Imagine you're grieving for like 10 years, right? It's not going to be good. I don't think it's going to be good at all. So I do think this is really going to affect the stock price of Amazon in the future as well. But yeah, back to the charts coming through from there. So if we do see this actually come through, and a lot more news stories get covered from this new Amazon update, then we will see big affection in the price, right? So yeah, definitely a few things to be looking out for there. But yeah, that's going to be your Amazon update today. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. If you do appreciate it, if you did like it, smash the like button. And I'm here doing you a video 3 times a week. So yeah, if you did like the content, smash the subscribe as well. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, CC Investing.